This is Joshua Margin with the Boise State University commentating, and we are coming at you live from the Lincoln Townhomes garage. And they have today the Boise State versus Western Washington University men's rugby. And I am Joshua Margin. I have my commentator with me.
Yes, and I am Doug Mason. We're here to give you this rugby game live. It's a highly anticipated game, isn't it, Josh?
Oh, it is. We have the two teams practicing right now on the field, and I feel like this is going to be a great game of rugby today.
I agree.
The weather is absolutely perfect for this game.
You know what? It is a little bit windy, which might have something to do with the passes, but other than that, it's a pretty great day for rugby.
Yes, it is. I think we're going to have some great tackles, some great rucks and scrums, and I also feel like, if your jersey isn't getting dirty, you ain't playing well enough.
You really aren't, exactly. Completely agree with that. I have to say I might be a little biased. I might be going for Boise just because we are students here at BSU, and I've heard a lot of great things about our rugby team. But on the Western Washington side, I've heard a lot of great things as well. So I feel like this is going to be a pretty great match.
We got a lot of big boys out here, so it's going to be definitely something to see. And with our players, we have a lot of good talent here on both rosters.
Yes, we do. And at Western Washington, we got 6 seniors compared to our Boise, which, up to my count, we have less.
Yeah.
So they might have a little bit more experience in terms of guys playing longer, but Boise's a really great team.
Yes, we have a lot of young talent, and
that's young talent.
Yeah, a lot of young talent, and that could be the difference maker right there, having the younger talent. Yes, you have your veterans on the other team, but I feel like having the freshmen, the juniors, and the sophomores gives us a more versatile line of men to play this sport. And, it's just going to be an amazing game. You can see Western Washington right now practicing their breaks. You have Boise on the other side that they were practicing their lineouts. They also were doing plays for tries and everything like that, working on their passes. I feel both teams are coming into this well prepared, and I feel like this is going to be a great game of rugby this Saturday afternoon.
It is. Great day for it. We got the countdown at around 8 minutes, 30 seconds. We get it going, but it looks like the teams are headed to the middle of the field to get everything started here.
It's absolutely going to be a great game today.
Yes, it is.
You can see right there, Boise State is working on their scrum right now, building that, making sure their binding is perfect.
Definitely.
And you got your forwards and your backs looking good. Here they go, trying to practice another try. Great passing through, and then they're going to perform the break.
All right.
And it's another pass out, and look there, here they go. We got the big man going.
Number 3, straight to the ground, and set it all up.
Yep, performing another break.
Here you go. Up the try, boom.
Boom.
All right, good pass.
Good pass.
Restart it again.
Here we go.
Nice. Good spiral, 8's moving.
Yes, he is. Number 8, Damon McCaskill.
All right. Let's see.
Number 14 is number 14 is Jeff Welch.
Senior, pre-med.
Yes, he is.
And if I am seeing correctly, he's from Boise.
Yes.
So we've got a local boy out here.
Yes, sir.
Representing. No doubt about that.
Coaches are getting their last talks into their boys, making sure that they are absolutely ready to go to war.
Yes, sir.
Looking at this lineup for the Boise State, you can see that there's a lot of variety and diversity coming across the state of California, and also from Texas, and you also have the native Idaho players. And it's just amazing looking at all these players coming from where they are from California. You have San Jose, Los Angeles, San Pedro, Concord, Anaheim. It's a lot of stuff.
It is, yeah.
It's a very diverse team, and it looks like we are ready to get this game started.
For the listeners at home, it looks like the game's just now beginning.
Yes, sir.
So, we're all headed to the middle of the field. Both teams are riled up.
Yep. It's a shame that we didn't get to see a haka.
You know it is. You know it is. I feel like that's one of the most important aspects of that beginning of the rugby game. But, you know, just ready to jump into the action.
Yes, we are. All right, let's see how we're going to start this game off.
All right.
Looks like Boise State has the ball right now.
For the listeners at home, do you want to explain how they determined that?
Usually, it's the home team will usually, decide to kick the ball off as they did here. And that was out of bounds, yes.
Okay.
It wasn't a bad kick.
Start out with Western Washington.
Yes.
With the ball.
Yep. That was field determined. Oh, and they're already off. They're already off. And that's a perfect try.
They don't even know.
Oh, look at that.
People in the
he's already there. Oh, he's already there. Oh, wait, he's got it. Hey, he's got to perform. No, he's not in. Is he in?
They called something over there.
Oh, no, they're calling.
Side.
Did they call something on the side? Because that might have. Okay, they're coming back.
Like they were ready to set up in the middle of the field.
Okay, so
half the team started running.
Look at that, Western Washington already playing a little dirty already to start the game off.
Right off the bat, got to get it started like that.
Well, I think what they're going to do here is they should perform. They're going to perform the scrum.
First scrum.
Yep, first scrum is coming up right now.
Game.
Yep. So let's see how that determines the play right here and how competitive this game is going to be, and we'll definitely see how it goes.
All right, they're locking up.
Locking up. The binding is in, and it's a perfect game coming up right
going.
now. The scrum is off. The ball is loose. The ball is loose, and here we go. We have a perfect try coming up.
Running around the corner.
Yep, he's already.
He's got the ball.
Up, he's down. Perform the break. He's going to perform the break. The ball is out right there.
There's the try.
Oh,
catch.
He's out.
Oh,
he's got running speed.
He's moving. That's number 11 with Reese Alford, a wing freshman. Got some fresh blood out there, and there we go. Ooh.
Oh, another. That's a back right there. That was a perfectly back move to come in there and break up the tackle.
Ooh,
oh, 10. That's another try. He's coming through. He's not going down
Still
yet.
Moving. 10's now down.
Okay, now the break is moved. Okay, now they're going. Number 15 is out.
1.
Oh, another perfect tackle. He's still going in. That is a
6 takes it. That is Trip Maroto, flanker, junior. Here we go. 10.
Oh, number 8. He's got space. He's got space to move. Oh, but he's back down. Perform another break.
Nate Muir again, senior talent, number 7.
Oh, he's down. That's in.
And he is in. Western Washington scores to start off that game.
And now they have to go for a conversion.
Yes, they do. And that is number 13, Angelo Fernandez, freshman from Kent, Washington, gets the first score up on the board for Western Washington.
That was a beautiful score. That they set that game up with that play really well, and the strategy on passing the ball was just perfectly done. Great.
It really was. Constant movement.
And let's see if we can get this conversion going perfectly done.
Number 15 is giving the kick. Noah Hanks, fullback.
All right, see if Noah can convert
Junior,
this.
And
he converts it.
He converts it. And it is 7-0, Western Washington.
Alrighty. Now it'll be time for Boise State to return the favor and show Western Washington that they are a force to be reckoned with.
Yes, they are, Josh. 3 minutes into the game, we already have a score up on the board. Looks like for an exciting afternoon here at Lincoln Field.
And the ball is up. Western Washington taking off with the ball. He's already down. Wait a minute. Ball's loose. Ball's loose.
Western
Perform
Washington
a break. Get the break.
break.
All right. Now we got the ball. All right. The ball has been passed out. He's kicking the ball. So Boise State.
Out.
Yep. That's it out.
And
oh, that's out of the field, actually.
Out of the complete field. So guy on the bike looks like he's going to be calling in an alternative. There he is.
There he is.
Moving on the bike. Going to get the ball.
Throws it back over into play.
And it is back on the field.
Yes, it is. All right, so here we're going to have a perfect line. Are we going to have a line out?
Okay.
Yep, we're going to have a line out. Here we
up.
go. Both players are up. Boise State does not have the ball.
Nope. Western Washington once again.
Western Washington pushing through.
And now they're down. Set up the lineup. There we go.
And now they're going for another try. He kicks
Good
it
kick. Up. Out of bounds once again.
Yep. Out of play again.
It's out of play. So people on the other side are going to have to retrieve that ball.
Yes, they are.
The defensive line for BSU looks a little bit anxious, moving around the field, just trying to get their legs warm.
Mm-hmm. It's a cold day out here today.
You know, it really is. Might have to add for the listeners at home that it's around 50 degrees with a little bit of wind.
Yeah, and a little bit of rain.
Up here in the studio, we're, or in the studio rather, in the garage, we're feeling a little bit of that cold temperature as well.
Oh, here we go.
Here we
Boise
go.
State's got the ball. That's a perfect try he's covering about.
10, boom.
Here's another one.
12.
Ooh, that was a good
really
hit.
Good hit.
All right, break
They're
up.
Here's the break. 12's going back on the other side.
All right, we got number 2. That is Chris Costa. Chris Costa is down. And now Western Washington takes the ball again, and now they're performing. They're performing a break, and now the ball is loose again. And wait, no. What do we got here? Oh, no.
Western Washington
picks the ball up. Number 9, that was Blake Xavier, nearly had the ball. Oh, we have a little bit of a wait. We got a little bit of a little scuffle on the field right there.
Between 13 and actually Western Washington.
Number 7 for Washington is
7 takes it. Here goes the break.
Here goes number 23. And he throws the ball up. Oh, perfect tries. Oh, and a perfect. Oh, wait, we have a penalty.
Looks like it happened about 5 yards back.
Yeah, Chris Costa and whoever the other player was for Washington had a little bit of a scuffle there.
You know what, Josh? I saw that. And give the listeners at home a little bit of insight. Is that frowned upon in rugby?
I wouldn't say it's frowned upon. You know, this is a game of men. You're going to have problems when you're going to fight. You know, you're going to have a little bit debacles. But right here, let's get back to the game. We'll come back to that. We have another
scrum.
Yeah, another scrum getting set up. And here is going to be the time for Boise State to exert their dominance. And the ball is through. Here comes Boise State. Ball is still not through.
Western Washington pushing it. And
the play has been stopped right now. It looks like Western Washington has the ball again, and they're perming out a perfect try.
No.
The ball is loose. Oh, you got to send him back. Send him back. Oh! Put him down. Put him down.
Get it out.
Put him down.
Okay.
There you go. Looks like number 5, that is Connor Wells,
sets up the break.
Is setting up the play.
Western Washington has the ball again. They got possession.
You got to bring that boy down. Bring him down. That is a big boy.
And they cannot. And he now sets up another break. Western Washington still has the possession.
Yes, they do. And here comes Boise State. Boom. Ooh, nice fade out.
15. That was a really good move.
He is not going down. Boise State now has the ball, and their big man.
Big man, number 8. Who is that, Josh?
Number 8 is Damon McCaskill.
Right.
He's still going. Wait. No, we have another stoppage on the play. Boise State seems to be having the ball right here. It looks like there was a little debacle between the players and what was done.
Looks like another scrum is getting set up.
Yes, it is. All players are getting ready to hit their bindings, and with the bindings, we're going to see which team really has the pure strength. With rugby, it's all about power and strength and unity within your team and communication. And here comes the scrum right now. And the ball has been dropped. And Boise State passing it out. Ball is out.
No one's looking
Washington
at it.
State has got the ball again.
And they retrieved it.
Oh, he's down.
Nice move.
There you go. Put him down. Performing the break.
There it is, Nate Muir again with the ball. Here's the break. Toss it. Number 12.
Perfect tackle from Cameron
sets up the
Alberton.
Here we go. Sets up the next break. Kind of a loppy pass. Number 5's moving it.
Yep.
With the ball.
Number
bring him down.
1, Seth Gaskett is also doing a great job by bringing down the big man himself. Number 12 is off.
And that looks like he's going all the way.
Oh, he's got it all the way in.
And he is in. And number 12, Cam Hazard, a junior from Seattle, scores for Western Washington.
Western Washington has definitely come to play today.
They really have. They're kind of showing Boise up a little bit on their home turf, but
I
believe in Boise.
We got we got 31 minutes to still game to go. So
first 9 minutes
have been very exciting,
very entertaining.
Yes.
And it looks like they're going to be setting up for the conversion.
Yes, they are.
Number 15 is going to be kicking it. Noah Hanks, a junior from Washington as well. He looked very confident in that first kick, wouldn't you say, Josh?
Yes, he did. I think he's going to be confident again, kicking again. Let's see if we can get the conversion. He's setting it up. And he's got it.
That is through.
And that is off into the street.
Once again, the ball is out of reach for all players now. The pedestrians, they have a lot of input in this game as well, actually.
You know what? I think that they should have a spot on the team. You got to give them a jersey.
Completely agree.
Yes.
All right, Boise looks a little bit anxious, but
I think they're ready to show.
Let's see what happens
Western Washington, what the Broncos are all about.
Yes, sir. Here comes the kick.
And the play is up, and here we go. Western Washington
retrieves it.
Immediately stopped. Number 8.
Out of bounds.
That was Damon McCaskill with a perfect hit.
Nate Muir with the catch.
Looks like we're going to have another line out. The hooker is getting ready to play.
This is the most interesting part of rugby to me. It's so different than any other sport. There we go. Number 5 gets the ball. That's for Boise.
Yes, that's Connor Wells.
Here comes the break. Oh,
what?
Looks like a little bit of a timeout on the play. Boise will retain possession.
Yes, they will.
Kick. Out of bounds.
Just moving the field, moving the ball down the field, gives them a closer chance of scoring.
Yes.
All right, so we're about to perform.
Comes another line out.
Yes, sir. There, hooker Chris Costa will start it up. And the line out is up.
Number 5.
Boise State has got the ball. Now they're performing a scrum.
After retrieval of the ball from the line out, directly to a scrum.
All right, here we go with another scrum. We are resuming play right here. The ball has been in. Western Washington has the ball again. They have possessions. They're performing another break.
And the kick
is off. The ball is up.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds again. I think we need a bigger field for this rugby team.
You know what? I completely agree with you, Josh. It looks like they have a good amount of balls sitting on the sideline.
Yep, just waiting.
Just waiting for that occasion to occur.
Yep.
So there's no pause in the play. Up here in the garage, it looks like we have a certain amount of fans collecting around.
Yes, we do. Everybody's ready to look at this rugby game.
It's a popular event.
Yes, it is. We got people at the stands. You got people out here in the garage.
Lots of Boise fans supporting their home team.
Yes. All right, we have another
scrum is on the way.
Yep. Ball has been dropped. Ball goes right back to Western Washington.
Here we go on the outside line. Good tackle.
Yes, it was.
Comes the break.
And it's back off. Kick is up. Oh, that was a perfect kick.
Really good one. And he's running for it.
Boise State's number 10, Austin Jones, is off.
Kicks
and he kicks it right back to him.
All right,
and here comes Boise. And he takes off.
Western Washington with the ball.
Boom.
Wow.
Number 5.
Wow.
Oh, perfect tries.
Wow. Oh, no.
Oh, that ball is loose. You got to get it, number 3.
Man, number 3.
Number 3 gets it, the recovery.
Takes him to the ground.
Savoria
Looks
Cook.
like they're setting up the break. Number 9 with the pass.
Number 1, that would be
tackle.
Seth Gaskins.
Great tackle. Break once again.
Number 9, Blake Xavier takes out.
There it is. No.
Ooh, he's still on his feet.
He's up.
Number 6.
Moving.
That would be Joe Green. He is our flanker.
The break is set up. Pause on the play from the referee.
Boise State remains with possession as of right now.
And the
ball is up.
Out of bounds.
Yep. And the good pedestrian himself is right back on duty.
Once again.
right, we have another perfect line out being set up. Ball is up.
Boise retains
Boise
possession.
retains the possession, and now they are on the move. We are going for
pass.
some good tries. Oh, number 13 is still on his feet, and that is Eric Fallon. And he is down now.
Here comes the break.
Number 10 has the ball now, Austin Jones, and he is down.
Break.
Performing the break.
Oh.
Wait.
Looks like the ball has not been, and it is Western Washington ball.
Yes.
No, wait.
Oh, no, Boise State remains possessions. They maintain possessions. Number 9, Blake Xavier, holding on to the ball as best as he can. Great job holding on to maintaining possession. That was a very big scuffle right there.
You know what? I have to agree with you, Josh. Looks like we have a sub. Just a water boy, actually.
Oh no, it looks like they're going for a conversion.
So explain to the viewers at home why, Josh. Why would they have a conversion there when they did not score?
Well, here's the thing: you can only do so many tries. You know, like you're right there. You know, it's like anything like with sports. You know, if you can't get in there,
right?
If another team's defense, because you're attacking and you're defending,
exactly.
And Boise State was attacking, and their attack, while it was great, it was having a little bit of problems.
Yeah.
You see, Western Washington are doing a great job at defending and making sure Boise State could not get in to that into the end zone. So now Boise State with the conversion has made the score now 3-14, which means that even though there's 24 minutes into this game, that Boise State now is on the field. They are on the board, and now they can be contenders. It's no longer a 14-0 game. It is a 14-3 game, and I think the Broncos right now are trying to figure out a way to stop Western Washington from attacking them again and making it into their goal for them.
Completely agree with you. A little bit of a momentum boost.
Yes.
And the kick is up.
Ball is up. That is a perfect line.
Washington has possession.
There you go.
Number 23 with that catch. That is Augie Bainmorn from Seattle, a senior, offering some experience for Western Washington. And we have another scrum.
Yes, we do.
And
there you go, ball is loose. Boise State has coverage, and they're going for a try.
A big boy, number 12.
12, Charles Hubbard.
All right, Charles.
And we got another player right here, number 2. That would be Chris Costa is down, performing a break. Now we have number 10, and that is Austin Jones, and he is brought down. Boise State performing the break, and they're going for another try. And number 1, Seth Gaskins, piles on through, but he is brought down. And Seth Gaskins is being, as one of our seniors, as the prop. You know, he has done a phenomenal job thus far in this game.
Has he?
Yes, he is, making good tackles, great catches. He's trying to move the ball down the field. And I think as long as he continues to do that, Boise State can continue to score and make conversions, and that way they put the pressure on Western Washington.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, but it really is all about momentum.
It is about momentum, but it's also about communication with your team.
Right.
Having that communication will allow this team, Boise State, if they communicate and they keep attacking the way that Western Washington is attacking them, I think we have a great game ahead of us.
I agree completely. It looks like Western Washington has possession, setting up the break. Number 2 pitches it to number 10, 10-15. Number 12 with the catch.
Oh, and
behind his
Boise
back, and
State gets the ball. Number 11 with the perfect catch, Jake Barrett.
Here we go, setting up the break. Actually, the ball is still in play. Number 13, number 3 actually. Excuse me. Gains possession. It looks like there's a little bit of a stop. Looks like a scrum. Another scrum is being set up over here on the far side of the field.
And here they are locking up. Both teams are making sure they are binding together. And the ball is back in play. Boise State remains with possession. Get that ball out. Get that ball out.
Goes down, number
10.
Kicks it.
He kicks it, moving it downfield, and here comes number 14,
And he's
Jeff Welch. He's coming in hot.
Looks like it just goes out of bounds.
Yes, it goes out of bounds. Jeff Welch was coming in hot.
He was, Josh.
And it appears that we're about to have another line out. All right, Western Washington performing the break.
They gain possession, and he kicks it.
The kick is off again. Number 10 for Boise State, none other than Austin Jones.
And that is out of bounds. Looks like they're going to get opportunity to pass the ball once again.
Yes, they are.
Boise's possession.
Perfect line out.
Boise
State's got the ball. A perfect fadeaway.
Great move.
Oh, hold on to the ball.
Great.
Hold on to the ball.
Nice.
And number
11.
No, that's not number 11, is that? No, that's number. Oh, that is number 11. Number 11, Jake Barrett, holding onto the ball as best as he can.
Down to the ground, sets up a break.
And number 5 now. Number 5, Connor Wells is now moving up the ball.
Multiple stiff arms there, and looks
performing
like
the break.
There we go.
And number 13 to number 8. And number 8 is holding on. He's trying to move up the field. Another break. Ooh, perfect hit.
Really good hit. Oh, and the ball is loose, and Western Washington gets possession, and the refs call for a stop.
You heard that impact, Doug. You heard that impact all the way up here.
And we're about 50 yards away, and we
heard
it up here.
If I was him, somebody better call his mama because he just got wrecked.
Yes, he did, Josh. Yes, he did. Another scrum being set up close to the middle of the field.
Yes, almost to the center of the field. The ball is in. Western Washington maintaining possession, and here they go on the attack.
He could have passed it, but he's still on his feet. Number 10 to the ground. That is Tristan Moan.
Yes, and
sophomore.
Seth Gaskins making the tackle again. Oh, and this boy, he's off again.
Number 12, and he's going.
Number 12
Number
is
12
off.
is moving. That is Cam. Cam Hazard.
You got it. Oh, he is down.
Cam Hazard, Mr. Hazard,
Number 9,
as they call
Blake
him.
Xavier making the tackle.
Western Washington with the ball, really close to scoring range. And
here they go again. And he is down.
Ooh, really good hit. Really good hit by Boise. Their defensive efforts, I must
Number
say,
4,
Josh,
Griffin
really great.
Moser.
Their ball. Western Washington
Oh,
still
holding
moving.
on to him, making sure he doesn't go anywhere.
15 goes down. That's Noah Hanks.
Another good hit. Oh, he dusted off that hit. Uh-oh. We have a player
And that
down.
is it. Number 11 goes in to score. And that is Reese Alford, a freshman from Vancouver, Washington.
I tell you,
Good job, Reese.
Western Washington is really coming here to play today.
They have.
They're just attacking Boise State on every ground that they have.
You know what, if I may analyze this from a Super Bowl point of view and a Super Bowl state of mind, let's just call us the Patriots as of now. And maybe we come back. Maybe we perform some of them Brady spectaculars, and we come back and we get that win. But as of now, Western Washington is in a commanding lead,
Yes.
19-3.
And they're going to go for the conversion very soon.
Yes, they are. Here we go once again. This is Noah Hanks' third kick today, and once again he converts it. 3 for 3. Very talented kicker.
We still have 16 minutes to play in this period.
There's enough time for Boise to get a couple more,
Oh, yes.
wouldn't you say?
They just need to attack harder and faster, just like how Western Washington University is doing right now.
You know, Josh, they have a really offensive state of mind, and so does Boise, but obviously Western Washington is showing them a little bit more.
Their defense right now is just amazing.
It's impeccable.
Yes.
Very strong, and the
ball
kick's
is up. And here comes Boise. Ooh.
Good catch. Western Washington once again with
Washington
the ball.
maintaining possession. And number 7
barely goes to the ground.
Cameron Britton with the takedown.
They set up a break. Good pass.
Perfect tackle. Bring the big man down.
Ball still not in play. There we go. And he kicks it. Once again,
right.
Mr. Hanks.
And number 10, that is Austin Jones, has the ball, and he is taking off, and he kicks it.
Right back. That's
we
going
get
to go
down
out
the
of
field.
bounds.
We got another scrum on our hands getting set up right now. The binding is looking tight. Players are set and ready. And the ball is resumed back in play. And Western Washington seems to have the ball, and they are out again.
Number 20 passes it in the middle of the field. Looks like
Boise State takes it up the field.
Good
Number
pass.
12.
Here we go.
Charles Hubbard.
Here we go.
And here we go, going for
Up
a
the
try.
field.
They are going for a try. Number 14, that is nothing more than Jeff Welch, making it up the field.
He is to the ground.
And
Looks
number
like
1 again, Seth Gaskins
He's
has
going.
got it all. Oh, he is down. Stay on your
still
feet,
going.
boys. Stay on your feet.
And he
Fight for it.
scores.
That is it.
And he scores. Boise, first goal.
Seth Gaskins taking it all the way up the field, commanding, taking it by the thing. That is a senior right there for Boise.
Really is. From Boise, say. Nice. Hometown boy, bringing it home.
That's how you play some rugby.
They needed that score, Josh.
They needed
really
that score.
did.
Seth just saw what he needed. He had an opportunity. He took it, and now it is now 8-21.
Yes, sir, with 13 left in this period. And he's going to go for that conversion.
Yes,
Who
he
is
is.
that over there, Josh?
I can't make out his number, actually. Looks like he got the conversion.
Tempting to give him credit for it.
It
and
looks
that
like
is
number 13. Number 13 is Eric Fallon. Thank you, Eric Fallon, for the conversion. The score now is 10-21, still Western Washington's game.
But just like we were referencing earlier, that's some of the momentum that Boise needed.
Yes, they did. That's exactly what they did. Seth Gaskins giving Boise State what they needed, and that was a perfect try.
That's what they needed right there. There we go. And the kick is off. Kind of a weak kick. And Boise retains possession.
Yes. Now we have another break being performed.
Ball's out. Uh-oh.
Well, that was a little bit of a messy play.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, no,
But
no,
here
no.
comes number 12.
Oh, no, no, no,
No, it's not number 12. That is. He goes down. That was number 18. And number 18, Nick Blason.
Oh, okay.
Covering the ball. Oh, we got ourselves a little bit of a scuffle here.
And that is a penalty. It's actually going to be a penalty on number 3, who is Louis Henson, senior from Auburn.
That ball is that gonna hit somebody's card? No.
Nope.
It stays in. Moving the ball down the field. Boise State is moving. We have 11 minutes left in this quarter. Now we have a line out being performed. The hooker is ready. Ball is up.
Ball's up, and
Boise State.
Washington has the ball, and fumble. Ball is out, ball's loose. Number 12 and the ref
Charles Hubbard
calls for a stop on the
trying
play.
to make a stop.
wind seems to be kicking up here.
Yes, it is.
Lincoln Garage. Not gonna lie to the viewers at home that it is chilly.
Oh,
it
yes,
is a little bit chilly up here.
And now we have another scrum being performed. Somebody got a little anxious there.
It looked like that was so. Referee setting up the scrum.
Ball is back in play, and it was Western Washington that maintains possession. And he's
Good
already
tackle from
down.
the back by number 7, and ooh, once again the ref. Looks like there's a little bit of a confusion on the field. The ref is explaining to both players. And scrum, here we go.
Yep. I think that's twice now that Western Washington has jumped the gun in the scrum. And I think the referee is just explaining to them, you cannot jump too early. And now the scrum is up. Western Washington maintains possession. Oh, but
number 8
bringing the big man down. Number 5. That was none other than Connor Wells bringing the big man down.
Max Stone.
And another great tackle.
Western Washington with possession. Kicks
Ooh,
it over.
Another good hit.
Running down the side. And it looks like we have another stop.
Number 23 for Western Washington took a major hit from one of our Boise State players.
That was a really good hit. And the scrum is set.
Ball is back in play.
And it's in.
And Boise State maintains possession. Wait. Oh. Ah, there you go.
Another call.
Great call by the referee. Starting to rain a little bit more on the field. And there we have another kick up.
Yep, looks like the rain's starting to come down a little bit more out there, like you just said.
We have another line out. Boise State has to get that ball. That was a little bit of a sloppy play.
They got the ball.
Yes, they do.
He's moving it.
That's
and
a perfect break.
There we go.
Oh,
Boise with the ball.
Oh, he ripped the ball from him.
Stripped him. Now it's Western Washington's possession. Here comes the break.
Bring that big man down.
He's moving
Number
in.
4 trying to bring the big man down. Griffin Moser trying to bring him down.
And another stop on the field, apparently.
The scrum is getting set up. Bindings are together. And the ball is back in play. Boise State maintains possession.
Good pass.
And they're looking to make a great try. And number
looks
13,
like 13's moving it.
Eric Fallon is coming in.
He's almost in, and he's still up. And now he's the break. His pass.
Number 14 is going. He's fighting in. Number 14, that is none other than Jeff Welch, is trying to come in.
It's their ball. Boise State has
Break
ball.
still performs abroad. Number
Fakes a
9.
pass.
Oh, number 9 tried to make a fake.
Here we go.
Blake Xavier tried.
Breaks ready. And he is in.
There it is.
And
That's
he is in.
score.
That's another Boise State score.
And he threw the ball down. I believe that is Seth Gaskins again.
Was that Seth again for his second goal?
I believe so.
And with 5 minutes left, Boise State has come back to Western Washington's commanding lead, and now it is down to 21-15. What do you think about that, Josh?
I think it's going to be a great game. We got 5 minutes, about 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Once Boise State makes this conversion, we have got ourselves here a great game.
This has turned into such a game.
Boise State now are the attackers, and Western Washington are the defenders.
And that's Seth Gaskin for his second goal. Is that what you just said?
Yes,
and
sir.
there it is for the conversion.
And number 13, that was none other than Eric Fallon making the kick.
All right.
For the conversion.
Definitely a lot more applaud over here on the Boise side.
Yes, it is. It's
Up
game
here in
now
the
is
parking
17
garage.
to 21.
We're hearing some cheers and screams for their friends and family out on the field.
Yes.
And the rain doesn't look like it's stopping them, does it, Josh?
No, I think this rain is what's bringing the Boise State Broncos to this attack. I think this is leading them to the charge.
It's fueling them. It is. Here we go. Looks like Western Washington setting up for the kick. Number 12 is going to give that kick. That is Cam Hazard. Mr. Hazard with the kick, and it is off.
And number 2 for Boise State, Chris Costa.
Picks it up.
He drops the ball.
And it is Western Washington with possession. Number 3 takes that ball. That is Louis Henson, and ready for the break. And there is the ref.
Ref with the stoppage.
Once again, everyone on the field is a little bit confused what he called as we are up here on the 3rd floor of the garage. The referee explaining to the players what may or may not have occurred. The clock is still running. We're at 2:58 in this first period. Kicks
Ball
up.
is up.
Looks like Boise's going to grab that.
Number 11, that is none other than Jake Barrett, is taking off with the ball.
And he kicks it.
That is going into the street.
And that is going to hit a vehicle and into the middle of the street.
And we have a car coming right now, and he's going to evade that ball, hopefully.
Yes, he did.
I can say it again, I can say it a billion times. We need a bigger field.
I agree with you, Josh. We definitely do. At least a wider field. Or maybe the fence line about 15
bring the fence
feet
line up high,
away, you know?
Yeah, the perfect line out. Here we go. Western Washington maintains possession.
Oh.
Number 8 bringing it down.
There it goes. Ball on the ground. Number 12 with the ball. And he goes straight to the ground. That was a great tackle, wasn't it, Josh?
Number 15, Sam Suarez.
Western Washington still with possession.
And that was another great hit.
Number 10 to the ground. And it looks like they have a break. Here we go. They set it up. Good line out.
Number 2 coming in, and now, this is Boise State is just bringing these boys down. They are defending.
Great defensive efforts. Here we go. Ball in Western
comes
Washington.
Number 15. He has been
He's
such
moving.
a attacker. And here comes another boy. Oh, and
2 to the ball. 1.
There's another hit.
Oh, he just takes him right through that. Sets up for the break.
Another. Oh,
They're
these
still
boys
moving.
are fighting.
They're still pushing. Ball in there. And
and there it is.
Stolen.
Number 11, Jake Barrett.
Pretty good steal. And it looks as if Western Washington is actually going to maintain the possession of the ball. Unless they're going to kick it off. What do you say they're going to do here, Josh?
Appears to me, it looks like is that they are calling upon number 15, it appears, to make the conversion before this period is over.
Is that what's happening?
It looks like they're going for a conversion right here. They've got 59 seconds before the period is over, and it looks like they're trying to make a conversion.
It is under that 1 minute mark, and they are, to give the listeners at home a little bit of an update, it's 21-17. This would push it to a 2-point game if Noah Hanks can convert this.
Got the kick.
Looks good.
Looks like it's going to be.
And it's actually wide.
It is short. Boise State, they've got 25 seconds to make something happen. And they kick it up. Here we go.
Ball's in the air.
Here comes Boise State.
Western Washington with the ball. Trying to get up the field.
Number 7,
about
that is
10
none
seconds
other
left.
than Cameron Ebritron.
And the ball is still out. They're moving it.
They are trying. Boise State bringing the big man down. Number 8, David McCaskill.
1 second, and
that is the period.
Ball's off, but looks like no one knows that the period's over. Looks like everyone's still playing.
They still want this game to go on. And Boise State.
And it actually looks like the ball is still in play, even though the time is over. Looks like the players may have gotten a little overzealous at that point.
Looks like Boise State just wanted to score one more before the period was over. They were very close. That is our first period.
Is the first period.
The score right now is 21-17.
I'm not going to lie, Josh. That was a really entertaining first period.
Yes, it was.
Boise State comes back, shows them that they just have as much of offensive tools as Western Washington has. And right towards the end there, got a couple goals.
Yes. I think that Seth Gaskins, the senior for Boise, from New Plymouth, Idaho, is just doing a great job taking over this game and making sure that Boise State, the Broncos, stay in contendership and making sure that Western Washington doesn't think that they can just walk right over us in that first quarter.
Completely agree.
Now the coaches are talking to their players, making sure they can learn from their mistakes. Communication is very key in this game.
It is. Hey Josh, give the listeners at home, how long is a half?
A half is about 30 odd minutes.
Okay. And there's no locker rooms.
No.
This give people insight. It is raining.
Oh, it is raining.
And it's cold.
Well, hey, you know,
the players are out in the field.
You know what?
Talking about
They are running. They got the warm blood running through their veins. They are
do.
making sure that they stay warm, because you know what happens when you stop playing.
Muscles get tight.
Right? Yep. Got to keep your muscles warm in this game. Coach is talking to them from Boise State. Coach is talking to them on the Western Washington side. It looks like Boise State, coach has told them what they need to do.
Stop.
And we are back with 40 minutes in the second period.
The ball's off.
Boise maintains possession, number 8. That is no more than Damon McCaskill. The break is being performed. Boise State maintaining possession. And another break is being performed. The ball is up. It looks like Western Washington will maintain possession.
That's number 15 with the catch.
And number 15 for Boise State, Sam Suarez, makes the stop. It appears Western Washington has possession. Now we have another scrum being performed. Ball is in play.
Western Washington with the ball. Oh, wow. That was a really good tackle, wasn't it, Josh?
Oh, that was a maul. Let's put that boy down.
Here we go with the break. Western Washington with the ball. Number 20 brings it up. That's Emmett Pitchard. Good tackle.
Ball is up.
That is out of bounds. Just a reminder for all the viewers at home, if you want to send in any questions on the live chat, feel free. We would love to answer them on the air, as well as look over the comments that we've been receiving. Here we go, and the ball's up.
Another line out. Boise State has possession.
Looks like the referee called a Western Washington ball.
Oh, he did swipe the ball.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, he swiped the ball out of the line out. Boise State trying to bring the big man down. No, he is not going down. He is not going down. And Western Washington makes another score. 37 minutes and 25 seconds to go.
Into the second period.
That was number 1 for Western Washington, and that was none other than JoJo. They didn't take it as a score. We have a scrum on the goal line. Ball is in play. Boise State
with the ball. Actually, looks like Western Washington looks like they're cheering. It's their ball. Western Washington will get possession.
And they have scored, so now they're looking to make the conversion. A great conversion at that. Score now is 28-17, Western Washington. The Vikings have come out here to play.
Yes, they have, Josh.
Number 13, Eric Fallon, talking to the referee, getting ready to get the play set up. We are at 35 minutes and 25 seconds in this second period.
The ball's up.
And number 21, ooh.
And Western Washington
scuffle. Performing the break. We have another scrum. Stoppage on the play. Referee's talking to both teams now.
Kind of clearing up the confusion.
Yeah. Some people are just jumping the gun on this game.
Setting up a scrum again.
Yep. Let's see if the binding can get strong. Let's continue this play. Blake Xavier, our scrum half for Boise State, is getting ready to begin play.
The ball's out. Boise State retains possession, but once again, the referee has something to say about it. Kick is up. That's going to be out of bounds. After looking at the comments from the live chat, looks like we have a man by the name of Rob Simpson weighing in on what just occurred. The ball was knocked on, meaning went forward. And a little bit more advice, calling that into touch instead of out of bounds. Thank you, Rob. From now on, I will use the correct lingo. And here we are once again with the scrum.
Ball's in play, and Western Washington does have possession.
All right, looks like a break. Set up. Western Washington with the kick.
Boise State's number 10, Austin Jones.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he missed the ball. He's got to pick it up because here comes Western Washington.
And their defense have been impeccable today.
And here comes number 15. That is none other than Sam Suarez, and he's trying to move the ball up the field.
Good pass.
Now this kid, number 12, is taken down. That is none other than Charles Hubbard.
Break.
Uh-oh. And here comes Seth Gaskins, and he is trying to stay. Oh, and no, stolen. He's taken down.
No, bad pass. Western Washington.
That was a good try, Seth Gaskins. Big man trying to get down. He's talking to his teammates.
Possession back in Boise. Looks like the line out getting ready. Hooker is ready.
Here we go.
Ball's up. Western Washington
number
taps
9
it
to
Boise.
number. Oh, come on! You got to hold on to the ball.
And the referee makes another stop. Okay, another scrum being set up here. They're locked up. And the ball is dropped. Western Washington with the ball. Moving it up the sideline. And out of the scrum, Boise's got the ball, and the ref signaling Boise's possession. We're at about a 29-minute mark here in the second period. I'd have to say the second period is moving a little bit slower than the first period, wouldn't you say, Josh?
No, I definitely say that. There's been a lot of stoppage in this period. I think what the Boise State and what Western Washington needs to do is you need to stop having these penalties and get the ball up the field. I mean,
just slowing the momentum.
Slowing the momentum, most definitely.
And another scrum. And the ball's dropped.
And there's Western Washington with possession.
And moving up the field. Oh, wow. Very good move. Number 12. Number 8, he's got the ball, and he is not being stopped. And he's just moving, still on his feet, And he is stopped. Nate Muir, what a play. Western Washington in possession. Once again, another stop by the referee, signaling possession for Western Washington. But we will see if that changes. If someone running on the east side of the field. Don't know where he was, Josh.
Don't know where was he? That is number 5, Connor Wells.
I see that. Where was he coming from? I didn't see him on the far end, but it looks like he is getting ready once again for another scrum.
Boise State has possession. They are moving the ball.
Oh, good kick. Actually, a really great kick. 15. Noah Hanks has got possession. All right, we're about in the middle of the field here, setting up for another scrum. And that wind is kicking up.
Oh yeah, it is.
A little bit. The rain seems to, looks like it's still sprinkling out there.
Yeah. It's a good sprinkle.
Definitely. The wind is,
that's what's killing me.
That's just unfair. It seems as if more fans are gathering under the safety of the garage, just like us. Ball is out. Boise has possession.
And number 15, none other than Sam Suarez, is trying to lead the ball up the field. And here comes number 14, that is Jeff Welch, and he is trying to get down the field.
Welch is moving it, sets up for the break.
Up the break, yes. At number 4, that was Griffin Moser.
Take
it down.
Western Washington with possession of the ball, sets up for the break. Number 12. And he's going,
moving.
And he's going, and he's not stopped, and now he is, and he's up. And it looks like they're setting up for a break. Ball's out. Moving up that left side of the sideline. Another break. And number 2 to the ground. Zach Hauer. Good pass. Good pass. And down. Ball's out. 22. Big boy. He gets stopped though.
Gotta hold on to that ball.
I saw that.
They're moving down the field. The Vikings are moving that ball down the field.
And Western Washington with the possession. Great pass. Ball's on the ground.
Boise State
They're fighting for it.
Oh, there you go.
And once again,
Uh-oh.
a little bit of scuffle.
Batten down your hatches. The boys are back at it again.
Here we go, 7 and 14. Western Washington and number 14 from Boise. Looks like a little bit of complaining from both sides. But that's just another aspect of the game, isn't it, Josh?
Yes, it is.
You know, you got to have an aggressive state of mind.
Tensions are high.
Tensions are high. It's a close game. Coming in on the 23-minute mark here in the second period. Looks like the ref is explaining maybe some code of conduct, would you say?
Just re-going over the rules with their teammates, talking with them about how they're playing,
okay.
And maybe some things that are not going correctly following the rules.
Makes sense.
A lot of penalty tries out here on this field.
Many. And another reminder to the listeners at home, please write some things on our live chat, some comments, and some questions. We'd love to answer them. All right. Looks like maybe a conversion. And that is 15 once again. Star of today's game, definitely for Western Washington, Noah Hanks with another kick.
Conversion. Conversion is good. Score now is 31-17, Western Washington. Almost hitting the 22-minute marker. Ooh, good hit.
Western Washington with the ball. Good stiff arm, throws him to the ground. Another good stiff arm. He's just not going down. I'm sorry, number 18's big guy, not going down. That's Jacques. Wait, it's Jacques.
Ooh, perfect block.
Western Washington with the ball, and the ref has something to say about it. All right, ball's out. Hooker throws it up, and it is Western Washington with a really easy seal with the ball. Number 1, good spin. Oh, that was a good move by JoJo. Western Washington still with the ball, and number 12 is just moving, and he's going, and he could go. Oh, and he's stopped, but the ball's out. What a great move. Cam Hazard. You know, he's got that burst speed, Josh, where once he gets moving, very difficult to bring him down.
Oh, he is a big boy, and he knows how to run.
Very quick. Sam Hazard, you know, he's now a junior for the last couple of years, cutting his teeth on this team, and looks like definitely one of the stars. Definitely a leader out there for Western Washington.
And he's been leading this team to the 31 points that they have right now.
Yes, sir. Scrum is out, ball's out, and it looks like they may have to redo that.
Ball is out, and Boise State trying to get possession. Oh, and he drops the ball. Oh.
And actually, that looks like they just, if I'm not mistaken, Josh, that looked like that was a score for Western Washington.
Oh, that was a score.
And that is putting the lead up to 36-17. You know what, that was just a little bit too coincidental, wouldn't you say? It just got kicked off, and it bounced off of Boise State. You know, if you're a Boise State player, you have to take responsibility for that
You have
score.
to maintain possession of the ball in anything that you do in this sport. It's not enough just to pass the ball. It's enough to maintain possession, hold on to the ball. You could not just drop the ball and expect the other team not to try and take that ball from you. And that's exactly what Western Washington just did. They came into Boise State's house, attacked them, and then scored again. Boise State needs to wake up.
They do. Once again, Mr. Hanks with a conversion, and it is good. Oh wait, actually, no. I'll take that back. That did not go through. Did not go through the uprights.
You know, bringing it back to what we were talking about earlier about Western Washington having a lot of seniors, do you think that seniority that they have is what's leading them to walk all over Boise State?
I'd say that the experience to play for this team benefits them a lot. I'd also say that the strength that they've accumulated over the years, being one of the older guys in the teams, has helped them to get to this level. And it's mainly just about the strength that they've proved that they have so far in this game. But Boise has been maintaining a great defensive stance.
Yes, they have.
That was just a mistake that Western Washington capitalized with that experience that we were just saying. Mr. Hanks, once again, with a good kick. That's going to go out of bounds. Good catch by a coach.
And Boise State, ooh, and he gets it.
Straight to the ground.
And Western Washington has possession of the ball now. You know, this ground is slippery. You know, that's possibly what happened right there when he just fell from the line out. Now Boise State has possession. They're going to perform a break.
And the ball is out of bounds. Another reminder, go to the YouTube page, watch the live stream, and ask us questions. Up here as commentator, I'm Doug Mason. This is Josh on the right of me.
Yes, sir.
we want to hear your questions about this match.
And we are reaching the almost 15 minutes and 30-second marker on the second period for this Boise State University versus Western Washington University for men's rugby.
Boise State with the break. Boise State's ball, and he's not coming down. That's number 5, Boise. And Western Washington strips him of the ball, and they're moving up that sideline pretty quick. And they're down to the ground, and that is out of bounds. Western Washington possession. And Western Washington once again with the ball. Good lineup, and he's moving.
Seems like Seth Gaskins is having a little bit of trouble getting up off the field.
Saw that as well. Western Washington's ball.
Oh, bringing the
Sam
big man
Hazard.
down.
There's Hazard, and it is break. Good pass, actually not, take that back, terrible pass. And the ball is up the field.
And number 14 for Boise State, Jeff Welch, now has the ball, and he is going to be trying to make a perfect try, moving up the field. He's not been stopped yet. He is still going. Now he is down.
It's quick.
Oh, Western Washington takes the ball back.
And another mistake by Boise, and that has led to this lead by Western Washington.
You're going to bring that big man down.
Oh,
Boise State now has possession.
there we go. Boise.
They're kicking it
And
downfield.
the kick is off. Let's see what we got here. All right, Boise running down.
Whoa,
and actually, they just got the possession right back.
Ooh, and
Good
another
tackle.
hit.
Great hit.
Uh-oh.
A little bit of smack talk being
The
heard.
smack talk at number 14. That was Jeff Welch. Took a big hit on that one. Sorry, excuse me. That was number 11. That was Jake Barrett. He's shaking off the cobwebs from that hit. That was a big hit right there.
Yes, it was. Setting up for, once again, another scrum on the far side of the field. Scrums out.
And Western Washington has possession.
Another break. See what's happening here. Referee explaining to both sides some information that we do not have access to.
Mic down there so we could hear exactly what the referee is telling him.
You know what? I've always wanted to mic up a player on a rugby field, see exactly what is being said, but it may have to be a little bit more censored based off of the smack talk that we've been seeing in this game so far. But that's expected, like we were mentioning earlier. This aggressive type of sport.
You have to be aggressive at rugby. If you
You
lack
must.
the aggression, you will just get walked over on.
Plus, it's a pretty close game. With Boise somewhat on the heels. Or on the heels.
And Boise State
Of
has
Western
possession
Washington.
now. They're passing the ball out. He is coming through. He is coming
and
through.
He's going. And
number 15 for Boise. Oh! Hang on to the ball.
And there we go. And the break is out. And number 14 with the ball.
14,
nice
hold
move.
on to that ball.
Threw him to the ground. Another break. Okay.
Hang on to it. Hang on to it. That was just a bad decision. That was a bad decision. You should have passed out the ball to a lineman.
Western Washington, very, very defensive. And we have a little bit of another scruff.
Yeah.
Scruff on this side. 2 players. And it's their ball. You know what? Western Washington has a really great defensive style. And let's see if they can stop them.
Hold on to it.
Let's see if they can stop them. Boise's so close to scoring.
You gotta get the ball out.
There's that defense that we were just talking about.
I say, you know, the Vikings are just doing a great job at stopping Boise State.
Really good. You know, I have to attribute that to how quick that they reset up their defense.
Yes.
As soon as Boise gets a little momentum.
They're just right there to take that momentum right away from them.
Right away. And it looks like they have the ball. So it should be no surprise, and they kick it off. See, it's those efforts that Boise's showing that gives the people at home watching and us up here a little bit of, you know, hope.
But it's always going to be a question of who wants it more.
And it seems as if, as of now, Western Washington, with their defensive efforts alone, is just showing them that they deserve this win. But then again, I can't say anything. We're about 9 minutes out here in the second period. Boise, you know, just like they showed in the first period, Josh, they came back.
Anything could happen.
Got 2 goals, and it's Western Washington with the ball, and they are moving it, and he's not going down. Number 8, that is Nate Muir once again with the ball. And here we go, terrible pass, but it is being kicked around, and 15, and that's going to go out of bounds. But Noah Hanks playing some strategic ball. An intelligent move to kick that ball, get it out of the hands of the Boise State players. Here we go. Hooker is ready. Ball's in the air, and it is Western Washington once again with the possession, and they kick it back. And here's where it gets interesting. Open field.
Back on attacking.
Oh. Ball is stopped once again. Set up for the break, and he is moving, and he's stopped. Actually, I take that back. He's not stopped. Ref is calling for Boise. Looks like they're going to kick it. Kicks up, and that is way out. Ow. Looks like the fan took that one straight to the hands. Give a little weather update. Wind is brisk up here. So if you are watching at home in a toasty environment with maybe a cup of coffee in your hand to warm your bones, be thankful. Here we go once again.
Line out.
The ball's up, Hooker throws, and Boise with the ball.
You gotta get that ball out.
We're approaching that 6-minute mark of this second period. Ball's out. Western Washington with possession. Setting up for the break. Ah, great hit by number 13 for Boise. And another break. Ooh. Oh, and this is when it gets interesting. 13 up the field. 11, couple of jukes. 15, and once again with the ball, and he's moving, and nice hit. Really good hit. The ball's out. Oh, great juke by number 10. Tristan Moan making a name for himself. The closing 5-minute mark of the second period for Western Washington. Still in that commanding lead, 36-17. Looks as if setting up for another scrum, Josh.
Yep, looks like they're going to be coming up for another scrum.
And Boise is going to kick it. We're around 4 minutes and 35 seconds in this second period. And the kick is off. And once again, out of bounds. And it hits a Toyota on the far side of the field. Not a good day to park around the field, wouldn't you say, Josh?
Oh, no, this is prime central for just getting your car hit.
I probably wouldn't park my truck around just because I know the ball is going to be flying, but a little bit safer than baseball.
I think of it, you just have a souvenir to take home with you.
It is. You know, cracked windshield, and you can just go home and say it was a great day. Great game to watch. All right, and the hooker is up. Ball's out. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Western Washington with another brutal takeaway, and that is going to do it. That's another score for Western Washington. You know, it's those kind of mistakes, Josh, that really prove that Western Washington is the team today.
That was a perfect try on Western Washington.
It was, you know, I can't make out the player's number from here, but that was a mistake that you kind of just got to wrap them up at that point when the ball.
That was number 7 for Western Washington.
Was that who it was that scored that?
Yes.
That is Nate Rogan. Great job, Nate. But as a Boise State student, you got to be a little disappointed with the score as of now, 41-17.
And 3 minutes to go in this period.
And going for the conversion is Hanks once again. And we don't really have a good angle from here, but they are saying that that went in, and he is excited, as you can see. That's his 4th kick, his 4th conversion. It is now 43-17. Western Washington with a commanding lead.
That was a good attempt, and he got the attempt. Now the score is 43-17. We're coming down to the 2-minute and 30-second marker for the second quarter.
Ball's in the air. Western, can't really tell from here. And it looks like the ref adding some input. Bringing in the players. A little bit of a scrum. Setting up once again. And the ball's out.
State has possession. They've got to do something with
15.
this coming down to the minute marker.
Oh, good hit.
Hold on to the ball.
To the ground he goes. Here comes a break.
You have to see how Western Washington moves. You see how they move as a unit when they're coming across to defend? Each time Boise State tries to attack, they're all there in unity. One big line making sure Boise State can't go anywhere.
I do see that, Josh. It's another reason why Western Washington looks like they just have more experience, you know?
And now we are coming down to the 42nd marker for this second period.
Under 1 minute. Another scrum in the middle of the field. Ball's out. Western Washington with the ball. Here comes some speed and a kick. And here they go. Boise with the ball. Keeps it in bounds. And they're running backwards. We got number 14 with the ball. And he's moving. And he goes to the ground. Good tackle by number 7. Nate Rogan from Western Washington.
Number
and
9,
he kicks.
Blake Xavier is
Blocks.
now.
We got 5 seconds. 2, 1. And that's going to be it for the second period. Actually, I say that, but ball's still moving. Brought to the ground. And ball's in the air. Ball goes out of bounds. And I think that's what they're calling it. And that about wraps up that second period. Referee shaking hands with the coaches.
It wasn't a bad game, you know. I feel like Boise State, they came out here, they gave it all they could in this second period. But Western Washington, you know, definitely had a game plan. And everybody has a game plan when you go out there, but there's always going to be somebody who wants it more. And Western Washington wanted it definitely more this period.
They did. Still love my Broncos. And we're going to get them next time. But I do have to agree, Western Washington was firing on all cylinders. The Vikings came out here with something to prove.
Yes, they did.
Coming all the way from Washington. And, you know, we tried our best. We gave it our best efforts. And going to the middle of the field for some shaking of hands. Showing some good sportsmanship on both sides.
Great sportsmanship.
And, yeah, I think that may wrap it up for this collegiate rugby match here at Boise State University.
Okay, so this is Joshua Margin.
And Doug Mason for University Television Programming.
And we are signing off. Thank you for watching Boise State's men's rugby.
Have a good rest of your day.